Coming right up, the 76ers taking on the Heat. For Philadelphia, they have been building confidence with each and every game. Every team they face knows they in turn have to bring their best if they expect to beat them. Heat, Sixers. Up next, right after this. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some of the stats for MP.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Mitchell. And it's Hero into the 2 for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. No good with the triple. MP outside. Outside for George. Back to MP. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots over Powell. And there's Paul George on the assist by MP.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks him down.
Powell outside. Mitchell outside. Here's Jaquez. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
I like the fight that Jaquez Jr. showed that time. A lot of defense in his face. Didn't matter. He wasn't going to shy away from that shot.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. MV with video game number. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Pop after the Sixers pick up 2.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
The 3 from George. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Well, after giving up that 3 on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting unanswered.
Maxey passes to MP. And here's George. Over to the left wing. MP inside. Is defending, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Back to Mitchell. The 3. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
The Heat trail by 9. Down low, Embiid with the steal. MP with the bounce pass. And here's George for 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. pass to Adebayo. Now Hero shoots over Edgecombe. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Adebayo kicks to Powell. Over George. Count it from 12.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
MP passes to George. MP with a screen on Powell. They get it back. MP on the follow. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Powell. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And he makes good on the layup. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Powell. Jaquez outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And here are the 76ers now. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Wiggins is checked in. Just 4 to shoot. Hero passes to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, if you give Wiggins enough space, he will take and make those type of shots. Very decisive out there.
MP with a screen on Powell. MP finds Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. MP passes to Maxey. Back to MP. And here's George for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Hero against Maxey. Powell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the rejection by MP. Here's Edgecombe. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Out left to the wing. MP outside. Shoots the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Now, MP, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins to the inside. Outside for George. MP with a screen on Hackett. And that one's good, George.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Miami, Khalil Ware comes in for Jaime Hackett. And Smith's subbed in for Hero. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count the basket. And it's 13 points for MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now, here's Adebayo. 11-point game his last outing.
Erased him right at the rim. The young guy, MP, energetically going for that block.
To the middle. Drummond dishes to MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Powell pulls it in. Heat shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Adebayo's got 5 now.
Wow, look at Bam with that kind of shooting range, and it's good to see him shooting the ball with confidence from deep.
MP kicks to George. Back to MP. Grimes finds George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Grimes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 21. Smith left side. Now here's Adebayo. Covered by MP. And it's Ware in the corner. That three off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. On the floor for Miami, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Khalil Ware is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Mitchell in at the point. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget number 3 pick DJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh man, MP to be young again.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Adebayo. He's got 8. Pass to Fontecchio. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good. Maxey
was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Pass to Adebayo. Fontecchio. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of the game like tonight, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by MP, Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Will it go? Here's where. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
The Heat have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Wiggins finds Mitchell. Wiggins, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Ware. Launches a 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Poke loose. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Maxey. Powell, he's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Fontecchio.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Lowry kicks to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. It's Powell on the wing. Over Edwards. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Stolen by Mitchell. Wiggins outside. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Mitchell finds Ware. Wiggins surveying the floor. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Edwards passes to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Pass to Ware. Now Hero. There's a good screen. Back to Ware. All sorts of time. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it down hard.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Heat shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Powell for three. Offensive rebound. To stop the drought. Good D by Embiid.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Oh, hit that.
Right side Lowry. Back to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Hero. The drive by Powell.
Great defense from MP. Those young legs helping him get that block.
Outside Lowry. A three from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. MP's got 29 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
On the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending. Inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Lock at 6. Over MP. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
MP, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Embiid with the steal. MP inside. Covered by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Kendall. And the dunk by MP. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Kendall. And MP throws it down.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And here is Hero. Adebayo the screen. For the three. Hero no good. It's Grimes on the wing. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Lowry against Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, George. Grimes finds MP. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Back to the center court and get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up that shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the East... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with MP. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Khalil Ware. Allie, what's his status?
I had a moment to catch up with the Heat's head athletic trainer. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Allie, thanks as always. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Hero kicks to Powell. Miami no good on that time either.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
MP finds Maxey. Launches it. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Miami no good on that time either.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Maxey into the lane. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Hackett. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in.
And looking so cool and confident out there. Tyler Hero has developed into an all-star caliber player who consistently rises to the occasion.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Outside, Hero. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Powell for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's George for 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Perfect start for Paul George. Just absolutely filling up the stat sheet and carrying the load offensively.
Adebayo passes to Powell. Driving inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Back to MP. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Paul George. Here's MP. 37 points for him. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half to 2 of 8. Heat moving the ball around. Mitchell finds Hawkins. And the rejection by MP.
Miami ball.
On defense, Philadelphia. 6 on the shot clock. There's Hero with the 3. The Heat need to get a shot off. Off target with his 3. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-4 run. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
MP kicks to Maxey. Pass to Oubre. From downtown, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. MP's got 43 points. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Shot's good by Hero.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
Pass to Bona. Back to MP. Oubre outside. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
And Miami shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick and roll action.
Back to MP. Here's Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 13 points here for PJ Edgecombe. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Back to Adebayo. And it's blocked. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Hero. Great open look there. Oubre's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
MP outside. Back to Oubre. Pass to Bona. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Hero, no good. 76ers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Maxey on the wing. MP with a screen on Hawkins. Kendall, it's good on the putback.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. They need this. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Hero's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. MP passes to Maxey. Back to MP. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Jaquez can't hit.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss, and it's good for 2. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Fontecchio in for Powell. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take a shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Guys, back to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Fontecchio. Miami no good on that time either. 76ers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Jovic. Now Adebayo. Covered by MP. Adebayo against MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP.
Oh, that is a smart move there by Bam. It's so hard for defenders not to fight on that shot fake.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Terry Rozier's checked in for Hero. And George kicks to MP. And Rozier pulls it down.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Fontecchio. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Fontecchio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The drive by MP.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Lowry against Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
MP dishes to Drummond. Back to MP. Drummond a screen. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. Timeout called the 76ers. They're up. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on an 18-6 run. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then there's Powell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lowry passes to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the another one goes. Incredible.
And he's got 60 again. I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
You know, to tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, powering through the contact, something that Adebayo does so well.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard that one before. You come up with that?
No, it's real.
Oh, hey, okay, well, that's funny. I mean, look, to answer your question, I had a good game, but you need a team to win in this league. Move me isn't the answer to all of our problems. I wish it were, but it's not. Hey, but I love more me, more MP, right? Don't get me wrong, though, but we need more of all of us.
Well said, MP. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.